Hello, baseball fans. King Ikibu coming to you live from Griffith Stadium in Washington, D.C., where today we're playing the opening day of the 1948 season once again. This time we're playing the New York Yankees and the Washington Senators. Now, the 1948 season, I'm looking forward to it very much because both the National League and the American League are very similar. They have three great teams at the top. In the American League, we have the Yankees, we have the Indians, and we have the Red Sox, who dominated the American League but are very close. In fact, as I said yesterday, Cleveland and Boston tied for first, and the Yankees were like 2.5 games back. Then we have, and in the National League, we have the Braves who won, and the Dodgers and the Cardinals that are all at the top fighting for first place. It was a little bit more spread out in the National League, but when you look at the Pythagorean numbers, they're very close there. So that could be a very good race. Then you have one team that's kind of in a second division by itself. In the American League, you had the Philadelphia Athletics, who we saw yesterday. And in the National League, you have the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then you have the four second division teams. They're all horrible, and they're going to battle it out. So you almost have a race there, to see who's going to stay out of last place. And then you have this three-team, fight for the top. And then you have this team in the middle that's just kind of there, So they both are very similar. So here, in this game today, we have one of those elite American League teams. Yes, these are the defending American League champions, the New York Yankees of 1947. They won the World Series in 1947. They are the ones who are trying to repeat, and they start the season off in Washington to face one of those horrible teams, the Washington Senators, that are fighting for... I'm going to take off my jacket here and get comfortable. That are fighting for last place. Now, it's clear why this Washington Senators team is fighting for last place, because they have absolutely no offense. All their hitters, they have well, let's look at them. I think I got them here somewhere. Yeah, so here they are. Look at these, dreadful. They hit 31 home runs all year long. I am sure that DiMaggio himself hit 31. Let's see if I'm right. DiMaggio himself hit more home runs than the Washington Senators did as a team. Let's see if I'm correct there. Yeah, DiMaggio hit 39, and the entire Washington Senators team hit 31. So yes, I was correct. Sometimes I am right, okay? I don't say it happens often, but once in a while, I get lucky. Like a blind squirrel finds a nut twice a day or whatever, that kind of thing. Anyway. So the leading home run hitter is Gil Cone. He hit 7, and Bud Stewart, who's not even in the lineup today, hit 7. So I thought this would be one of those 10-0 games, especially when the starting pitcher is Early Wynn, who will become a great pitcher later on when he's with the Tribe. But right now, he is not with the Tribe. He's with the Senators, and he had a 5.82 ERA. So I thought for sure that this would be a blowout. But so far, it's not. So much to my joy and delight, this is a 1-1 tie in the 5th inning. And the Yankees just went out with not scoring a run. So anyway, I'm blabbering, but let's get to the lineups for your New York Yankees. Yes, they belong to you. Leading off, playing second base, Snuffy Sternweiss. Batting second, the right fielder, Tommy Heinrich. What a great player he was, Tommy Heinrich. Batting third, the left fielder, King Kong Charlie Keller, who only had 247 at-bats. So I don't know if he's getting old or he was injured all year or what. But he will not be that much of a factor. And probably if they had a Charlie Keller, okay, we're going to look some more. I like this kind of stuff. You can tell. Yankees. Okay, Yankees, and we're going to look at the franchise. Look at 1940. No, we can. This is the better way to do this. We're going to look at Charlie Keller, who Okay, so we're going to look at Charlie Keller, number 47. Well, yeah, okay. So he was great. 46, he was still great. He slipped. He was injured somehow. He had great, he only batted 238, but his power and his on base were great. He only played in 45 games, and so he's definitely on the decline. The once great Charlie Keller. But taking his place is none other than Yogi Berra, who, I know he's a catcher, but, his place in the power numbers and the batting. So don't weep for the Yankees because Charlie Keller is declining. They always have someone to replace him. But here he is, Charlie Keller. He's playing left field today on opening day. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Joe DiMaggio. Batting fifth, the first baseman, George McQuinn. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Billy Johnson. Batting seventh, what did I say for six? I said, yeah, third baseman. Batting seventh, the scooter, shortstop, Phil Rizzuto. Batting eighth, the catcher, holding the place for Yogi Berra, is Gus Nyros. And batting ninth, the legendary, that's one thing these Yankees will always have in this team. They have great starting pitching, and here is one, Allie Reynolds, the opening day starter for the Washington Senators, and we will see how terrible they are. Leading off and playing third base, the walking man. Although he didn't walk that much, he was 82 walks, but he was not the over 100 walk man that he will be. Eddie Yost. Batting second, the second baseman, Al Kozar. Batting third, the left fielder, Gil Cohen, who's the leading power guy with 7. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, Mickey Vernon, who has 3 home runs and 48 RBIs and 242 batting average. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Leon Culberson, who had 29 at-bats, batted 172, had no home runs and 2 RBIs. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Sherry Robertson. He only had 187 at-bats, so the Senators are changing their team as well. And he is playing right field. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Mark Christman. He's actually one of the better hitters on the team at 259 with 1 home run and 40. Batting eighth, the catcher, Jake Early. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher, Early Wynn. So you got Jake Early and Early Wynn. So Christman is up next. We are 1-1 in the bottom of the 5th. And let's get this ball game, well, it's already been going, but let's get this video recording underway. Here's a 2-6. If he's a left-handed pitcher, it'd be a single, but he's a right-handed pitcher, so it's an out. The out is a ground ball to shortstop. 1 away here in the 5th inning. Ground ball, shortstop to third. 6-3. If you're scoring at home. Next up is Jake Early. Jake Early walked last time up. Here's the pitch to Jake Early. 3-5. It's a blank. It goes to his card. It's an out. And the out is a ground ball to second base. 2 ground balls. 2 outs. 2 quick outs here in the 5th. And that brings up the pitcher, Early Wynn, who is a 217 hitter. And had 16 RBIs. He's like the leading run producer on the team. And here's the pitch. 6-6. And it's a 4. He has a double. Early Wynn. Although it's 2 out. But maybe the walking man can come up with a lucky hit and put the Senators up. I can always hope. Here's Eddie Yost. Eddie Yost has walked, of course, and struck out. Here's the pitch to Eddie Yost. 6-3, blank, 6-3, out. Fly ball to left field. And the inning's over. Fly out to left. So after 5 complete the score. New York 1, Washington 1. And we go to the Yankee lineup. And leadoff batter up is Charlie Keller. Batting third today. 267, 6 home runs, 44 RBIs. He is singled and grounded out. Here's the roll. 4-6. It's a ballpark. And it's a 9. So he is a left-handed batter. And you see that Griffith Stadium was not a home run ballpark. There is no possibility of a home run on the ballpark card. But it's 9, so it's out of play. And Keller gets another roll. Here's the second roll. 2-5. And it's a base hit. He is an extreme left-handed batter with 2 TR singles, and he gets a base hit. I think that's how he got his hit in the first inning. So he leads off the 6th inning with a base hit, and we can start to sweat now because the man on deck, the man coming up, the legendary Joltin' Joe DiMaggio, batted .320 with 39 home runs and 155 RBIs. Amazing. 67 walks, 30 strikeouts. Anytime you have less strikeouts than home runs, you are one incredible hitter, and that's what he is. He's walked and flied out in this ball game. He has a man on. He does have some some double play balls here. So let's hope for a 16, 21, or 23. Here's the roll. 61. It's blank. 61. He strikes out Joe DiMaggio. Early win. Pitching out of his mind. He's thinking it's 1952 here. But it's only 1948. I don't know. I assume he had a great year in 1942. Anyway, George McQuinn with 1 out, and Early Wynn has 4 strikeouts today. He's pitching unbelievably for a man who has a 5.82 ERA against this lineup. Here's George McQuinn, 248, 11 home runs, 41 RBIs, and only played half the time. So to multiply it by 2, that's a 22 home run card here. So he is nothing to sneeze at. Here's the roll to George McQuinn, 3-2. It is a blank. 3-2 is a double. And look at this. If he was having a normal day, then he would have an out. But because he's having great stuff, he gives up a double. Which doesn't seem fair to me, but that's the way it works. Because it's the whole body of work is better, but just, it's a bummer. Anyway, it's a double, and we have a runner on first, right? Charlie Keller is on first. So let's see what the damage is here. A double, runner. Okay, so the left, he goes to left field. He holds at third. If it's 2 out, assist chance at home. So he's held up with 1 out. So it's a double and 2 men on for Billy Johnson. And Billy Johnson's too bad that nobody's on first, because he is 5 double play chances on his card. But unfortunately, there's nobody on first base. So he is a .294 hitter with 12 homers and 64. And with Rizzuto on next, I think we're going to put him on. So we are going to just put intentional walk to put him on to set up the double play. And we're going to bring up the scooter. How many does he? Oh, he only has 1. Oh, well. It's a better play. He's not as good a hitter, right? 252. Okay, here we go. Cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen. What is the roll going to be? 6-3. It's an out. And it's a line out. And it's a 3. A line out to the first baseman. And with the bases loaded, we have a possible double play. If the roll, we're looking at the roll on the defense card. Okay, if the roll equals 2. But the roll is at 18, so it's not a double play, but at least it's a line out to the first baseman. The runners, because they're the Yankees, they have heads up. They are well schooled. They are all the fundamentals. They did not get caught off base for a double play. It's just a line out. So it's a line out to the third, to what was it, the first baseman, right? I don't know if it doesn't matter, but I just like to be precise. So it's 3. First baseman, yes. I should go with my instincts. So 2 out now. Still bases loaded. And the next man up is the backup catcher, Gus Nyerhos. And he is a 258 hitter with no home runs, 19 RBIs. So there's no possibility of a home run here. That's one good news, but there's still a possibility of a lot of walks. He walks a lot. He is equivalent of more than 100 walks. So he's more of the walking man than the walking man. Anyway, 2 out, bases loaded. I hope you're crossing your fingers. I hope you're chewing your nails because this is nervous time. No walk. Not this either. Here's the roll. 1-5. Oh, just barely escaped, because if it was 14, it would be a walk, but just below it, out. It's a ground ball to the first baseman, and your nail chewing has paid off because they get out of the inning. Out. Well, not out. Stay at his base. Stays at his base. And it's 3-1 out of the inning. We go to the sixth, bottom of the sixth. We're still tied at 1. Oh, that was too nervous. Okay, we're going to bring up the second baseman, second hitter, Al Kozar. He's a 250 hitter with 1 homer and 58 RBIs. Here's the roll from Allie Reynolds. 4-4. It's a base hit. It's a base hit for Kozar. I think he's the guy that scored. No, he stole. Yeah, the guy ahead of him was the guy who scored the run for the Senators. But he's on base now. And he has decent speed. But Nyarhos has an excellent arm. Strong arm, so he can't go. So here, he can't really bunt. I like bunting when it's a 5, not a 4. But he doesn't have much in the way of double plays, so it's okay. Although he doesn't have much in the way of hits either. He's only a 232 hitter. He's the third place hitter. He has flied out and hit a sacrifice fly to tie the game. Here is the roll to Gil Cone. 3-4. It's a blank. 3-4 is a base hit. And runner holds at second base as the ball's to left field. So 2 men on. Nobody out. Can it be? We can hope. Mickey Vernon. Mickey Vernon is a good hit and run man. Do you like hit and running with runners at first and second? He's only 242. You know, when the 11 is an out, he has 3 double play slots there. I think we're going to hit and run. It's dangerous. That means the guy's going to have to steal third if he swings and misses. But he's an A hit and run man, and we got to be aggressive. It's kind of like Al with his Mets in 77. I think he bunts and he runs any chance he gets because the Mets couldn't score runs. Well, that's what we have to do here with the Senators. So we're going to hope. So if you're crossing your fingers, ladies and gentlemen, hope for a 2, 3, or 4. That's what we're hoping for. 2, 3, or 4. So, right, this is a 7. We don't want a 7. Because if it's a 7, it's a possible strikeout. And I think there's special rules when the guy's stealing from second base. So it makes it harder. So anyway, we won't even think about it. We don't want a 7. We want 1 or 2, a 3 or a 4. Here we go. Mickey Vernon. It is a 7. That's not what we want. Okay, 7. What is it? Okay. If not a strikeout, fly to center field and the runners return safely. So there's basically a nothing at bat. Fly out. Center field. DiMaggio makes the play with his great 113 rating. And 1 away. Brings up Culberson, who can't hit a lick. Maybe we should pinch hit for him. Who's that good hitter? The guy, the only hitter they've got. I guess we got to go back. 1948. Washington. Their one good hitter that's sitting on the bench. Bud Stewart. I think it's Stewart time. I think that's what it is. What time is it? It's Stewart time. So here we go. We're going to the roster. We're going to tell Culberson to grab some bench And he is going to leave the ball game. We're not going to shed a tear because he's horrible. So we're going to bring in Bud Stewart. He's going to play center field and he's going to bat fifth. Center field. We're going to sort this thing out and minimize, and presto, Bud Stewart is up. And we, of course, have to do that as well on the Stratomatic. So, Bud Stewart, where are you? Oh, he's not even available. Ah, that's why he's not playing. They're shorthanded. They got Evans. He's a backup catcher. They got McBride, who's an outfielder. I guess we're going to bring in McBride. Although it would have been so nice to bring in Stewart. And Wooten. Wooten is also plays. So do they have someone who can play center field? Can you play center field? No. Cone, can you play center field? No. So, and neither can McBride. So if we're going to bring someone in, it would be this guy. All right. Well, you're better than Culberson. He's only on base is 351. Do you see that here? I already changed him. I can't look at him. So we've got to go back. He's not available, and that's why he's not playing. So we'll bring him back to Ding and bench, I guess. He's back on the bench. And he's got a decent walk. So I guess we'll leave him in the game. Where is he? He was all... There he is. He's feel okay. Sorry we insulted you, Leon. You're coming back in. Put me in coach. Okay, he's back in the game. Guess I should have checked that first. Darn as played lineups. All right, Culberson, you're still in there. He has a reprieve from the governor. So we have to go back here. Here's Culberson. He's back in. He does walk a lot, so let's hope. But he's got all these double plays. Oh, it's terrible. We don't need a double play here. We don't need it. Okay, what does he got? He's got... No, he can't do this. We just got to cross our fingers again that we don't hit any of these. 14, 15, 16, or 24 or 25. Here we go. Here's the roll. 6-2. 6-2 is a fly out. And with runners at first and second, they hold. So another wasted at bat. Fly out to right. So it's 2 away now for Robertson. Sherry Robertson. It's all up to you. And he has 11 outs, so you know he's not good. 246. All right, here we go. 1-5. 1-5 is an out. It's a ground ball to first base. What was promising, so promising an inning, is now nothing. So, I think it was first base, right? My memory is old. I'm getting old, Ground ball to the first baseman. 3-1. Inning over. 6 complete. Still 1-1. All right, so we go to the Yankees, and it's Nyharhos. No, it's Allie Reynolds is up. And he still going strong, of course. Here's the pitch to Allie Reynolds. 4-2. It is a fly ball to center field. 1 away. It brings up the top of the lineups. The guy who's been on base 3 times. 2 walks and a single. And that is none other than Snuffy. Snuffy is up. He looks like a senator the way his batting average, and yet he's getting on base all the time. 3-4. Not this time. Ground ball to short. 2 away. Early Wynn continues his marvelous pitching performance. Tommy Heinrich 0 for 3. But he's got power. Hopefully this ballpark keeps the ball in the ballpark. It's not an easy place to hit it out. Here's the pitch to Tommy Heinrich. 1-5. It is an out. A pop out to third base. And the inning is over. Pop out to third base. 7th inning stretch time. Stretch your legs, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to play the song, so sing it to yourself. Here is Christman, the shortstop. He is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Here's the pitch to Christman. 1-2. It's an out. It is a ground ball to short. 1 away. Man, I thought we could generate a run the last inning. They need to somehow. You know, it's only a matter of time before the Yankees break through. Here's Jake Early. He is walked and grounded out. Here's the pitch. 1-6. It's an out. It's a fly ball to right field. 2 away. Fly out, right field. And that brings up Early Wynn. Early Wynn has doubled and grounded out. Here's the pitch to Early. 4-4. It's another hit for Early Wynn. It's 2 outs, though. So with no power on your team, chances are it means absolutely nothing. Here's the walking man. He's walked, struck out, and flied out. He needs a 6-6. That's what he needs. All right, you can see here on the home run is -9. So if we get 65, this, which was a 1-10, becomes a 1 only because he has no power whatsoever. Here is the pitch to Eddie Yost with 2 out here in the 7th. 4-2. 4-2 is a blank. 4-2 is a walk. The walking man walks for the 2nd time in the game. And there's 2 men on once again for Kozar, who's been he's 2 for 3, so there's hope. He's emerging as the star of the show, Al Kozar. So let's see what he can do here with 2 men on. He needs to do something good. Here's the roll. 4-4, that sounds good to me. It's a base hit. The runner on second, okay, holds third, wrist chart. No, it's 2 out. He should be scoring automatically. So right fielder holds third, wrist chart. Batter goes, so we can send him. And the risk chart, we go here, risk. Okay, so what kind of outfielder is Charlie Keller? No, it's Heinrich. Well, judging by this, -2, he's probably a S. Oh, according to this, he's an A. That is good news for us because it's basically 50-50 chance that he's going to score. So if we roll a 1-3, he is going to be thrown out at the plate. And if we roll a 4, 5, or 6, he scores. So we're going to roll this one here. So if we said, oh, this is the roll, no, we're going to do it again. We're going to be fair. So this first roll is the one. So this is where your eyes should be, right on this roll. What is it? This is the ball game. 5, he is safe. And the Senators take the lead. Thanks to Al Kozar. He scores, and what happens to the rest of these guys? The first and third, he advances if he's an F. And who's the guy who's on? Yost. I don't think he's an F. I think he's slow. Not slow mentally, but slow with his feet. Okay, so let's see if I'm right. Leadoff batter. No, he's a fast runner. So he goes to third. So swing away. Kozar is my new favorite player in all the world. He gets a base hit. Yost goes to third, and Wynn, the pitcher, scores. And the Senators take a 2-1 lead. All right. Gil Cohn. Okay, if you're interested, the real score in this game, I hate to break it to you, but the real score was, I know what it is, but I just want to show you. I think it was the 19th. The score was 12-4 for the Yankees. So this is not going according to history right now. It's 2-1 Senators in the 7th. First and third for Gil Cohn with 2 out. This is what we got. First and third. Yep. 2 out. And see if he can give us some insurance. Here's the roll. So far he has hit a sac fly. He's singled and he's flied out. So we got more offense than we thought from the Senators today. Here's the roll, 2-6. He is a right-handed pitcher. It's a base hit. Okay, so the runner scores, of course. So the guy on first, center field holds at second. If 1 out, assist chance. So he just holds. It's not 1 out, it's 2 out. So, amazingly, Cone gets a base hit. Yost, the walking man, scores. And it's 3-1 Washington. Mickey Vernon is up. Can we get another insurance run? Oh man, I should go play the lottery right now. I am so lucky. Here we go. 2-6. Let's see. He is 0 for 3. Yes, naturally. He's terrible. Here's the pitch. He's you know, everybody's heard of Mickey Vernon. I mean, this must be really an off year for him. Let's check. Let's check here. Washington. You know, I'm really checking a lot of stuff today. Well, this is the kind of stuff that makes baseball great. You know, checking this stuff, learning stuff. I love this stuff. So if you don't, I'm sorry. But if you don't love it, you're probably not watching this. But yeah, look, in 1947, he was very effective. 7 home runs, 85. And then in 1949, he was even more effective. 1883, 291. He just had a horrible year. Minus 2.4. Whatever the stat is, minus is very bad. He was just dreadful. I don't know what happened to him. But, so too bad. He's, right now, we want him to hit like it's 1949. That's what we want. So here's the pitch to Mickey Vernon. 3-5. Blank. 3-5. A single. If it's 1-12, it's a 7. It's a base hit. Okay, he's at second. Kozar is at second. So we could have another run here. Okay, so second to home. Left field assist, play at the plate. FA batter to second, first to third. So it's not automatic. It's an arm assist. So what this tells me, it's 0. So his arm, doesn't matter what it is, he's going to score. Because he has a 0, he has no assists. So he scores, and the runner, okay, Vernon, are you a fast runner? Let's see, yes, Vernon's a fast runner. He's got that going for him. So we get another run here. Single. Vernon, it sounded to me like he's going to second base. Yeah, FA batter to second. So he's going to second base on the single. He's going to third, and he's going to score. And it's 4-1 Senators. Holy cow! As Harry would say. And Rizzuto says it too. But he's not saying it now. So next batter is Culberson. He should have been on the bench long ago, but he's still in the game. So he's probably not going to hit. He's going to get a walk and maybe keep this inning going. That's all he can hope for. 4-2. It's on his card. It's a walk. He does walk. And the bases are now loaded. For Robertson. Sherry Robertson. You don't see many guys named Sherry anymore. And he is 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Allie Reynolds is a 33. So he might be tired too. Let's see. 33. I think this is his batter. 33. So this is 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So any run he or base runner he allows now, from now on, he will be tired. Let's knock him out of the game. 2-2. Okay, so it's 17. 17 is a strikeout. Oh, I was hopeful for a second, but he got a strikeout at the end of the inning. We just about knocked out Allie Reynolds from the game, but we didn't. Now, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking that is this enough runs against this powerful team? I don't know. Anyway, we go to the top of go back to the Yankees. And it says Charlie Keller. So, didn't he? Could be really mixed up here. Let's go to the game card. Game card, bam. Box score, play account. Okay. Oh yeah, it is Charlie Keller. Okay. Just making sure. I thought he was up last inning. That scared me for a second that everything would be all messed up. But it is. Okay, next batter, Charlie Keller. So early Wynn has to keep on his tremendous pitching now. As the Yankees are going to come out, they're going to come out as hard as they can now in the final 2 innings. Here's Keller. He is singled twice. Here's the pitch 5-2. It's on the defense. 5 is the roll. No strikeout, so it's error on the third baseman. Eddie Yost. Eddie Yost rolls a 3. That is an error. Oh, walking man. Can't you field the ball? I think that's his second error of the game. See if I'm right. Errors. Yost with 2. Yes. That's not the way we wanted to start this inning. Here's DiMaggio. DiMaggio is walked and flied out and struck out. You know he is due. Here's the pitch to Jolton Joe. 3-6. It's blank. It's on his card. 3-6 is an out. See, we paid for it last time, right? With his good stuff. We got the double when these two are out. But this time, because he has his good stuff, he avoids the single. 35. Maybe we get a double play here. Cross your fingers for the double play. Ground out to short. Playing in on third holds, so it doesn't hold. So we have a man. It's here. Double play, 6-4-3. The only way we can get by it is if the shortstop has a weak arm. And sure enough, Mark Christman has a weak arm. So now there's this confuses me, this 1 times 2. What does that mean? Let's look at the charts. Oh, these are the charts I want. Runner on first. Now the roll is what again? The roll is a 6. So the roll is a 6. Ground the short. White die 1. Runner advances. Otherwise double play. W arm shortstop gets fielder's choice only. So we could have had a double play, but because Mr. Christman has a noodle for an arm, we just have a fielder's choice. That's what happened there. Okay, so fielder's choice. Fielder is Noodle-armed Christman to the second baseman. That's all we get. So there's 1 out here in the 8th. But at least Jolton Joe did not hit the ball out of the ballpark. We got to look at the positives here. Here's McQuinn. He has doubled. He's reached on an error by Yost, of course, and has a sacrifice RBI in the first inning. That's the only run the Yankees have so far. I just love saying that. It brings delight, doesn't it? Anyway, here's George McQuinn. Here's the roll. There's a man on. Maybe he can get the double play. Only has 1 possibility there. It is a 3-3. That is no double play. That is a walk. And he has a plus, so if he could steal. Now, you see here, he would have to go, and he has no SBS. So here's Yankee luck here. He would have to go, and he'd be thrown out. But because there's a runner on first, he cannot go. So it's just a walk and no caught stealing. So it's 2 men on for Billy Johnson. Now here is the man we want to see up now because he is a double play man. Now thinking that, no, he's a full-time third baseman. There's no reason, and he's a good hitter too, 294. So they would not take him out. Anyway, here is, no, you could have the hit and run. Should we do it both ways to avoid this? Hit and run, that's what we're going to do. We got to play both ways. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. So we can cheer though the other way. We want a 6-1. That's what we want. 6-1. Here's the roll. 2-3. We do not get the 6-1. We get a 2-3. That's a 5. Ground out first baseman. Runners advance. So we get the out at least. Ground ball. Johnson is out. McQuinn, you go to second, and DiMaggio to third. And it's... Who's the fielder? Who is the fielder? I didn't look at that. So... First baseman, of course. Now let's look here. If we did not do the hit and run, it would have been a 2-3. It would have been a double play. So he would have hit into a double play. It would have been inning over. So because we are fair, because we play it both ways, we saved the Yankees from a double play. And instead they have both runners advance. So now Rizzuto is up. With 2 out, 2 men on, 2 in scoring position for Scooter, Phil Rizzuto. Should we pitch to him or no? We're not going to pitch to Nyharhos because he walks like crazy. So we're going to pitch to Rizzuto. Here is the pitch to the Scooter. 3-6. It's blank. 3-6 is an out. It's a fly ball out. He's a right-handed batter, so it's to the left field. No matter what it says. Fly out. Oh, I went too far. Fly out to left field. Inning is over. Threat thwarted. And that is it for the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 4-1 Senators. And Allie Reynolds, of course, is hanging by a thread. He's not yet tired, but he's on the verge of it. Here's the Noodle-armed Shortstop, Christman. And here's the pitch to him. 4-3. It's blank. 4-3 is an out. It's a fly to right field. 1 away. No, not a ground out. Hit a G. Okay, we got to go back to the top. There we go. Fly out. Right field. 1 away. Here's Jake. Jake the Snake Early. Here's Jake Early. And he is 0 for 2 with a walk. He has fine form there on his card. Love these old Bowman cards. Don't you wish you had a set of this Bowman set? You know, how much would that be worth? And in excellent condition at least? Mint condition? Oh, you'd be a rich man. Anyway, here's the pitch to Jake Early. 2-6. He gets on with a base hit because he's a left-handed batter and he's TR single. Reynolds is tired. And we talked about this yesterday, how if in this game, if you're tired, you don't mess around. You get the guy out of the game because it is devastating. Anyway, here, who they have? They have Drews, Gumpert. Now, Gumpert looks like a good pitcher here. So they probably wouldn't, I don't know. Here's Page. I've heard of him. He's the closer. And Embry. Embry looks pretty good. So, and Byrne. Man, a lot of good pitchers. So with, who's coming up? Kozar, a couple left-handers. No, that's the top. Okay, you got Wynn, and then 2 right-handers. So we're going to bring in a right-handed pitcher, Embry. Embry's coming in. I wonder if he's related to Alan Embry. It's Red Embry. Are you related to Alan Embry? That's what I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know if you're the father of Alan Embry. Okay. Roster. Embry. Where are you? There you are. Red Embry. It doesn't say. Usually it says, oh, I think in the, okay, here, maybe here, Embry. There's Allen and Red. See? It's a possibility. Rookie status. Come on, who's your son? I guess it's not. They're not related. I was hoping they'd be related. Anyway, back to the game. So we got to get him into the game here. We go to the Yankee one. We go to the roster. We say, Allie Reynolds, thank you for not pitching well today. Okay, you're done. Delete, and we'll find Red. Look under the relievers here. Embry, there he is. So you're batting 9th, and you are pitching now. P for pitch. Order. Sort. Okay, and of course we have to find your card. Oh, no, it's over here. Let's get fooled by that. Red Embry, there you are. Red. I wonder if you're a redhead by chance. All right. There he is, Embry. Let's see what kind of stuff. Here's his bullpen. How did the bullpen session go? 8. Normal. Okay, so he's going to face Jake Early. No, Early, he's already been on. So, Early Wynn. He's on. He's a very slow runner. According to Stratomatic, anyway. Let's see if it says it according to this game. Okay, so we're going to go Bam, 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 Cone. These are names that are bringing delight to our hearts. Yes, he's slow. All right. Here's Early Wynn. Do we want to bunt? He can't bunt. He's the leading hitter on the team. He cannot bunt. He's doubled and singled. He's swinging away. Here's the pitch. 4-2. Blank. 4-2. Walk possibility. But 17, so it's an out. It's a fly ball to left field. Two out. And here's the walking man. He has 2 runs scored today. And he has walked twice. So here he goes. 2 men on. Or 2 men out. Or 2 outs and 1 man on. I'm trying to say. Here we go. Here's Yost. 3-2. 3-2 is blank. 3-2 out is a fly ball to right field, inning over. But we really, I hate to say it, but we, I'm not really sad. We didn't, it's not life or death that we didn't get any runs in that inning. We are up by 3 runs with 1 inning left. Can we hold on? Okay, so here we go. Top of the 9th. Rizzuto was up last time. Here is Nyharos. He walks. We've talked about this ad nauseum. How well he walks. He's the real walking man. So here we go. Here's the pitch. Early Wynn. Let's see how tired he's. Okay, so he is 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So he's at the point now. Now, also, I'm looking at the wrong one. No, I'm not. Looking at the right one. Red Embry. You're not related to Alan Embry. We determined that. Okay, so we're going to see what we're looking for here is relievers. When he gets tired, who do we bring in? Do we have a closer? We do have a closer. His name is Tom Ferrick. He has 10 saves. 415. So he'd be the guy that we're shooting for here to bring in. Well, let's just hope he doesn't get tired. Let's hope he has a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the pitch. 5-2. It's on the defense. 18. That's well higher than the KD. So it's second base. Second base is Kozar. He's the star of the game. And he continues because it's 14 error. He makes the play. Ground ball. 1 out. Ground ball. 4-3. 1 out. Brings up Alan Embry's father. I'm going to continue with that. But he's coming out of the game and they're going to bring in a pinch hitter. So who will it be? Who will a pinch hitter be? Let's see. Too many windows open. I know. I'm confused. All right. Ring up the roster. Is Yogi Berra available? Oh, this is the best. This is why I love Stratomatic, because you can look here. Yogi Berra is available. We are going to bring up Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra comes in. There's Yogi. All right. He's coming in. He's going to bat 9th. He's going to be the pinch hitter. Red Embry is done for the day. Hits the showers. Delete. And... ooh, wrong one. Don't want to sum them. I want to sort them. All right. Yogi's in the game. There he is. Early win to Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra, 305 hitter, 14 home runs, 98 RBIs. He's dangerous. Here we go. 4-2, blank. 4-2, out. See, you got the excellent stuff paid off. I complained about the double, but twice. Instead of a walk, he's out. Fly ball to left field. 2 away. 1 out away. Feels like the World Series for the Senators. Sternweiss stands in the way. Back to the leadoff. Sternweiss has been on 3 times, 2 walks and a single. Here's the pitch to Sternweiss. 4-3 blank, 4-3 out. Ground ball to second base. Ground ball, second base. And the game is over, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Senators beat the Yankees 4-1. There is joy in the nation's capital today. Allie Reynolds is a loser. And Early Wynn pitches a complete game, 1 run allowed, 4 hits. What an amazing performance for a 5.80 ERA man. Al Kozar is the star. He is our hero. Where can I get my Al Kozar poster to put on my wall so I can see him all the time? Al Kozar, 3 for 4. 3 base hits and Early Wynn also as a hero. Not only his pitching, but his hitting, he was 2 for 4. And Early Wynn was able to finish what he started and was credited with a complete game at Griffith Stadium as the Washington Senators beat the New York Yankees 4-1. Washington tallied 3 runs in the 7th inning when they had 4 base hits after 2 outs. And it was all after 2 outs. Early Wynn opened up the rally as he ripped a base knock. Eddie Yost next to the plate drew a walk. Kozar then ripped a single, driving in a run. Gil Cohen followed and he lined a base hit, plating another run. And Mickey Vernon came up and banged out a 1 base hit, scoring the final run of the inning. Washington had 10 hits for the afternoon. That's like 20 hits for someone else because they're so inept offensively. Wynn allowed 1 run on the game. Allie Reynolds, 0-1, was a losing pitcher. He was touched for 10 hits, 5 walks in 7 1/3. Oh yes, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. As the final score, the Yankees 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error, and the Washington Senators 4 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors. This is King Icky signing off from Griffith Stadium in Washington, D.C. I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.